Namaskar. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this special stream that comes to you live on StudyIQ ias English. I am Bhuvaan Apurvajha. As I welcome each one of you once again, those who are joining me live, those who are watching this live on this very day, the day when UPSC has set many records. Okay. Results out in what, less than 16 days, 15 days in fact. So results out in 15 days, probably the fastest ever in the history of the Union Public Service Commission, right? And so just to break down the whole result for you guys. So firstly, 14,624 candidates. That's the number that we are looking at. 14,624 candidates have been recommended for UPSC mains. All right. They will be writing the mains beginning the September of the 15th. Right. So 14,000 odd, roughly around 15,000 out of the many lakhs that appear. Okay. The many lakhs that appear, and finally you have the chosen 14,624 candidates who are now going to write the mains for the civil services examination for the year 2023. So this special stream is again addressed obviously to those who have cleared prelims. My heartiest congratulations and my best wishes as you now proceed forward to what is again undoubtedly a Herculean challenge before you, the UPSC mains. Okay, so this stream is obviously I'm going to be addressing those students, those who have cleared the mains, cleared the prelims in fact. And I'm also looking to address those, the large majority in fact, who wouldn't have cleared this examination. Okay. I know it's right now, it's probably too early. The wound is too raw right now. I can completely empathize with the feeling that you must be having right now. Yes. So I want to address those students too, those who could not clear, those who again must have prepared very well, diligently. No one is in fact debating that. But again, so this stream is, I wanted to come and address these two sets of students. Why? Because one, I have been in touch with students. I have been looking at the general response since the whole result was announced, just around 80 odd minutes ago, 90 minutes ago. And since then it has been complete mayhem. Okay. Like students have been communicating left, right and center. Students who were anticipating to have crossed the prelims hurdle after having made their answer key and they're verifying their answer keys, well, they haven't gotten selected. People who have written multiple mains haven't gotten selected. Okay. Some individuals who have in fact previously figured in rank lists, again, I'm hearing reports that they haven't gotten selected. So it's a very strange result. Okay. And again, I don't want to cast any undue aspersions on anything or at anyone at all, but just the whole weight of the result right now feels too heavy. And so I want to quickly reach out to the students once again. For those who have cleared, well, there's a specific roadmap for you. Again, just coming back, we'll address both the sets. First, let me address those who have cleared. There's a specific roadmap for you ahead. First things first, you need to realize and quickly understand that the DAF that you will be filling, the detailed application form, well, that is essentially going to be of critical importance. So how you approach filling your DAF, what are the services that you're looking at targeting, what are the cadre that you're looking at targeting, which cadre in fact, all of that needs to be quickly understood and arrived at. That decision needs to be arrived at. So obviously at StudyIQ ias English, we will be dealing with that extensively, course by course. We'll be doing it video by video so as to enable you to make the best decision. At the same time, now begins the more difficult part for you. Yes. So, well, getting to this, if you thought this year was difficult, imagine what's going to happen in the mains. Yes. As I've said previously in my classes, this is the year of uncertainties. This is the year of uncertainties when it comes to UPSC. No one expected the prelims to go as it did. Okay. The CSAT paper was unexpected. Even the most fancy of teachers wouldn't have probably anticipated that UPSC would do that. And yet, it was done. Essentially, there's no point second guessing what's going to happen. The best course of action for you, my dear student, who is going to write the mains this year, is to essentially arm yourself with the best possible information, with the best possible strategy, the most comprehensive knowledge that you can carry forward to mains, and not just fact-based knowledge, but also analysis, also opinion, okay, also answer writing. So many facets to cover. Obviously, I'm not even beginning to talk about the subjects. You know the syllabus, okay? And how far the syllabus was again useful in interpreting the CSAT paper, you know it well again. You know it better than me. So what's the best course for preparation for mains? You need to be thorough. You need to have complete preparation. Again, it's an ideal machine type scenario. It's never going to happen. But at least arm yourself with the best possible knowledge, the best possible information. Right? Before that, again, go ahead and interact with as many students that you can find, as many previous people who have appeared in mains that you can speak to. Reach out to us. We'll be happy to help you with your DAF. In fact, there will be, like I told you, a detailed series on how to go about filling your DAF. Okay. So we will be doing that. But then again, right now, the hard work begins today. Congratulations that you have made it this far. It's a huge boost to your confidence, I'm sure. Probably in the most difficult paper ever in the history of UPSC, especially the paper 2. I think you have done exceptionally well to make it this far. However, the battle is only half won. So the battle actually begins now for you. And now coming to those who did not clear prelims. Yes, a large majority of the students would not have cleared prelims. And I completely empathize with you right now. Don't for a moment think that I am not seized of what you are feeling or how you are feeling. You know, what your mental state is, I can understand. I can empathize with you right now. All I ask of you at this very moment is that do not make any decisions now. Do not take any decisions now. Okay. Process your feelings first. Process the result first. Speak out. Reach out to your parents, your friends, your family. Do all of that right now. Do anything except analyzing what went wrong, because right now your mind is not still, and analysis and reflection happens on still water. Okay. So right now, all I want to say to those who have in fact not managed to clear prelims this time, don't take any decisions. Have your lunch, have your food, and just sit back. Okay. Talk to your parents. Talk to them about how you are feeling, what you are feeling. In fact, this evening at 8 p.m., I will hold a special session, a short session, specially addressing to those who have not cleared prelims. Okay. Because some people will take it personal. I know that in spite of all the hard work that you did, why didn't you make it to the mains? That question you will ask yourself, and many people will ask of you too. Okay. There is no correct answer to that, firstly. Okay. Especially in this year, in 2023, when you look at what the paper was, for you to just blame or pinpoint one particular part of the paper and say, you know what, here is where it went wrong. Well, that would be again far too quick to analyze that. Okay. So don't get into that analysis mode right now. Don't try and rationalize what happened, justify what happened. All I ask of you is speak to your parents, speak to your family, speak to your partner, whoever makes you feel comfortable, speak out to them, reach out to them. Okay. And then there is a whole road ahead. You know, you will be surprised that the road ahead is enormous. There are many roads open for you. And the one thing that I leave you with, you know, for those again who didn't clear prelims this year, one thing, one small thing, the light at the end of the tunnel, if I have to tell you something in particular, is that after having prepared diligently for UPSC, if a student has prepared diligently, okay, the key word being diligent, if a student has prepared diligently for UPSC, that person's analysis, that person's opinion, that person's thought process is far too refined than anyone else who has probably never picked up a book of UPSC preparation. You will stand out in whichever crowd you go. Why? Because you will carry with yourself the knowledge. Your mind would have opened up after reading the history, the culture, the geography, the tradition, all of that, international relations, the whole gamut of the human experience. You have opened yourself to that knowledge. That is going to build your character now, guys. Don't take it that, oh my God, I appeared for UPSC and I didn't clear prelims and so there's nothing left to it. No. In fact, you have started a whole new journey now. Okay. You will look at information in a different manner. You can't be fooled. Okay. So there is a lot of opportunities waiting for you guys, especially for those who have run out of attempts, lot of opportunities. Don't let anyone tell you that this is the end of the road for you. No, they're absolutely wrong. Right? Failure, in fact, is a teacher. At the same time, it's an enabler. It allows you the freedom to make new beginnings, fresh starts. It allows you to grow as a person. So right now, obviously, I don't want to get into the whole bit. We'll talk about it in detail, in fact, which is why I've planned the session this evening at 8 p.m., wherein I want to reach out to those students who appeared for prelims but couldn't clear. And so what should your analysis be? What should your road ahead be? We will discuss that this evening at 8 p.m. Okay, so don't be worried right now. All I ask of you is relax, go talk to your parents. Okay, and for those again who have cleared, those whose names figure in this list that has been released by the UPSC, all the meritorious individuals, deserving individuals who are going to be writing the mains come September the 15th, well, you should not lose even a second right now. Not even a second. In fact, you have the double whammy, the double job of not just making sure that your DAF is on point, but also that your preparation is on point. Okay. Bear in mind that this is going to be your representative in front of the board. Okay. So you need to make sure that your application, your detailed application form reflects who you are, that it includes keywords that will set your DAF apart from the rest. Okay. So there is, again, we'll plan a session. There is a session that is being planned that we will be taking care of in the next couple of days. But for the time being, have a general idea. Okay. What service are you targeting? What cadre are you looking at? How do you get that information now? Well, reach out to mentors, reach out to us, in fact. Join our Telegram channels. All of that modes of communication is for you to enable yourself to get that kind of information. So again, what type of cadre you're looking for depends on the kind of work you want to do. Depends on what kind of area are you interested in. Okay. So we'll have a detailed session about that too, but you should have your own ichha, your own aspiration that yes, probably I want to work in such and such state on such and such project. Okay. Or I want to target, say, IFS above IAS because of such and such reasons. All reasons are fair. Okay, there is no hard and fast rule that says that, oh, this service should be first, this service should be second. No. It's about personal desire, it's about personal motivation. And so if you have the desire, if you have the motivation, you'll need to rationalize it and justify it before the board. Again, another session on how you should plan and approach and write down your DAF. Okay. So once again, though, before I finish this very short session, if you have appeared for the civil services prelims in the year 2023, if you have cleared, well, my sincerest congratulations to you, firstly. And for those who haven't cleared, yes, reach out to us. We are here for you, which is why our mentors and our teachers and our whole establishment is here. We are here for the students. Okay, we are not just here to make fancy videos and educate you. We are here as a friend to you. So reach out to us if you want to talk about anything, if you want to seek some particular guidance in career opportunities, all of that, well, that's why we are here. Okay. And again, if you don't want to reach out, if you are still in that mode, and obviously you will be in that particular post-result despondency, that will stay. It's natural, it's expected. However, I urge you, join me this evening, 8 p.m. If you haven't cleared, or if you know of someone who hasn't cleared UPSC Prelims 2023, yes, share them this video and ask them to join us on this channel this evening at 8 p.m. as we seek to address what should the post-result strategy be for someone who did not clear. Because obviously for those who cleared, the strategy is quite simple. DAF plus mains preparation. Mains preparation has particular tangents that one needs to compulsorily cover. However, no one tells an individual what is to be done if you haven't cleared. So we'll discuss that. This is why I'm here. This is why I'm looking to get the maximum amount of people. So if you know of anyone, again, who hasn't cleared, ask them to join me this evening at 8 p.m. on this very channel. All right. Okay. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, before I take leave of you, two announcements that I have for you. Number one, UPSC's Prelims to Interview. We are starting a special series, As students learn from the UPSC paper, so do us, the educators, so do us, the faculty members. And so we have sat down and analyzed the UPSC prelims paper for this year. Okay. Where is the lacuna insofar as the content delivery for a student is concerned? So in terms of the CSAT, there needs to be a scientific approach to manage CSAT now. No longer can you treat CSAT as, say, something that could be done in the last 3 odd months. Okay. So which is why StudyIQ English has come up with 2 specific programs. A prelims to interview initiative beginning on the 19th of this month. If you are someone who is serious, and by serious, I mean actually devoted to this whole process, well, this is the one-stop shop for you, right? This is going to take care and handhold you through the entire process. And trust me that whenever you go to war, you need guidance. Even when it was in the Mahabharata, there was Lord Krishna as a mentor. You need someone to tell you what is to be done, what is not to be done, how is it to be done. There needs to be a certain element of guidance involved in this process. Certain amount of boosting, mentoring, motivation. And this is where we come in, which is why this prelims to interview course beginning on the 19th of this month is going to be of vast importance. Vast importance for someone who is genuinely serious about the civil services examination. And if you are someone who finds CSAT difficult, then there is another special session beginning from the 30th of this month. Classes every day 3:30 p.m. We will tackle the maths, the reasoning, the RC. Yes, the key pain points for a student in this year's examination. We will take care of it for you. You will be taught how to understand and interpret reading comprehension passages, which are probably not of the level of English that you probably understand or relate to. How to break down passages into small thoughts and then take out the gist from those thoughts. There is a certain method to this madness, okay? And we are going to try and make sense of it. So these 2 courses one beginning on the 19th of June, the other beginning on the 30th of June. Make sure that if you're interested, you sign up ASAP because again, what I am told is that seats are filling up fast. We have got good response for this so far. Okay, limited seats, limited batch. We want short batches wherein we can give our level best in terms of content delivery to the student. So if you are someone who's looking to handhold and change probably the result of this year, well, you can have a look at these 2 particular courses. The details of that available on studyiq.com. Obviously, these 2 courses, the delivery will be in complete English on this channel. Okay, to make sure that we serve not just someone who is proficient in English, but also to make sure that those who want to be proficient in English. Okay, so these 2 courses beginning on the 19th and 30th, make sure that you join us for those live sessions. Meanwhile, before I take leave of you, my dear students, my dear audience, once again, may I implore you, if you haven't cleared the examination, don't fret. Okay, I know that feeling that it's feeling right now that someone has punched you in your stomach and you can't breathe. I understand that feeling. Okay, all I ask of you is have some water, talk to your parents and join me this evening 8 p.m. We will figure out and chart a way for you ahead. Because trust me, UPSC is neither the end or neither the beginning. It's a pit stop in one's life. And success or failure at this examination means nothing. Okay, and I say this with all humility at my command. Success or failure in this particular examination means nothing at all. Eventually, at the end of the day, we are all going to be dead anyways. Right? It's a pit stop in your life. Don't take it too seriously. Yes, you must have invested a lot of time, effort, energy into it, money, finances into it. We will figure out how you can chart your way ahead. Take the learnings from this examination into another attempt or probably a second route, a plan B ahead in your life. Join me this evening at 8 p.m. On that note, once again, my sincerest congratulations to the 14,624 candidates on behalf of all of us here at StudyIQ ias English as you prepare for the mains beginning in September. And for those of you who didn't, well, there is a lot of hope left. Don't you get dismayed right now. Okay? All right. On that note, I shall see you guys this evening at 8 p.m. Till then, thanks for joining. Stay safe and good day. Bye.